Wow, that was a diplomat of the Federal Republic of Nigeria crying for his life. Can you ever imagine that a day like this would come where the level of disregard for the name Nigerian, the so-called giant of Africa, being rubbish in the mud? When this news first broke, a lot of people found it difficult to believe. In fact, when I posted it in a group, in a WhatsApp group, a lot of people said it's not possible that the diplomats always carry along the red passport, or they are immune to all these kind of things. But not anymore. Nigerian as a country has gone over the cliff. Let's just imagine that this was an ordinary citizen. Where would he be by now? Probably he'll be cooling down in a prison. Yeah. Or they will just kill him and throw him away along the road. And the embassy wouldn't do anything. Because this thing has been happening over the years. And nobody thought it fit to address it. That is what is leading to all this. When a foreign country brutalize your citizen, treat them unjustly, and you refuse to take action, this is what it leads to. Even now, up to now, the Nigerian government has still not taken any action. What they see as action was a press briefing. That's the best thing they think they can do. Press briefing by the Minister of Foreign Affairs. There is no action. There is no action. And there will be no action. This thing is going to linger on and they will sweep it under the carpet. Life goes on. Then if this can happen to a diplomat, just imagine an ordinary citizen. What will it do? What will it be? How will it be handled? What will happen? Nothing. Nothing will be handled. Because we have seen cases like this before. This is not the first time. It will not be the last time. But the rippling effect is that the image of Nigerian is being dragged in the mud. And other countries are watching and waiting to see what Nigeria can do before they go ahead and begin to humiliate every diplomat in the embassy. So I am just trying to sound a cautious note of warning to the foreign minister. Sir, please, if you see this video, please do something. Not because of now, but because of the future. Because of future occurrences. Because it's going to happen. Foreign countries act based on what you can do, what you have done in the past, the punishment that they received from their action. You can't treat a Russian like this. You can't treat an American like this. You can't treat even some African countries like this. Why is it Nigerian? Don't we always ask that question? And another annoying thing to me is the way the Minister of Foreign Affairs was trying to defend or hold brief, for the actions of the Indonesians, was trying to explain to the people and calm Nigerians down that we should hold on. They are waiting for. Let me just play the video so that you hear it yourself, and then we'll continue.
You are welcome, Your Excellency. You are welcome, Your Excellencies.
I've come to brief you on an event that transpired about on Saturday evening. We understand Saturday regarding a Nigerian diplomat serving in Indonesia. A large number of you would have seen it trending, the video on social media, where he was being restrained by his neck in a moving car. When we saw this, we immediately, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, contacted the ambassador, our ambassador in Indonesia, who gave us a verbal account of what had transpired and confirmed that the video was indeed of a Nigerian diplomat in Indonesia. The following day, yesterday, we summoned to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs the ambassador of Indonesia to Nigeria, and again complained in the strongest terms regarding what had taken place, totally unacceptable under any circumstances whatsoever. He, of course, communicated the report that he had received from his capital as to what had transpired. And later, yesterday, in the evening, we received a full and comprehensive report from the Nigerian ambassador in Indonesia, which we have studied and reinforces our previous position that there was absolutely no justification whatsoever for this treatment, for this kind of behavior against not only a diplomat, a Nigerian diplomat, but even if it had taken place against any Nigerian citizen, it was totally unacceptable. That the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is taking all the necessary steps and strong steps too, and assures the Nigerian people that we will rigorously and robustly defend the interests of Nigeria and Nigerians anywhere in the world. And we call on you all to remain patient and calm as we get fully to the bottom of this for our ambassador to arrive. He didn't have, unfortunately, it would appear, his officials, we understand, around this time that that they are going around looking for illegal immigrants. And indeed, the ambassador of Indonesia, when he was here yesterday, confirmed that. And so that's what they were doing. And they apparently they went to him and asked him. They wanted to see his travel documentation to ensure that he had come in to Indonesia legally. And he protested, and he didn't have, unfortunately, it would appear, all his documentation with him. But he indicated that he was, a diplomat, and that he was in a position to prove that. And accompanied, and this was also confirmed by the Nigerian ambassador, accompanied them, or was willing to accompany them to their office, where he was ready to go and to assert that he was a diplomat and immune from prosecution and all that. So that was what happened. So he now got into the car with them and was going with them to their office. Now, at that point, as we understand it, he was left alone. He was not in any way, shackled or anything like that. But at a certain point, he felt that they had passed where he understood their office was, and they should have been going, and they proceeded beyond that. So he panicked and thought this might be a case of kidnap. And so he, apparently, started to shout. And again, this was confirmed by the Nigerian ambassador in the car. And then he had, I think, some instrument or the other he was able to get, and he wanted to attract the attention of passers-by, and was hitting it on the window of the car. And at that point, they now started to restrain him. And I think that.
I hope you did hear the Minister of Foreign Affairs for Nigeria. This is not the Minister of Foreign Affairs for Indonesia. This one is for Nigeria. Wooden brief for Indonesia government, ambassador, and immigration officers, explaining in details why the Indonesia immigration officer's action was justified. You can imagine, what if this guy was an ordinary person? I'm still asking that question. Would this man, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, come to brief the press? Do you know that the Minister of Foreign Affairs doesn't even have a phone number that Nigerians can call to report issues to? Do you know that the embassies, their staffs, they are like God when they come abroad? As a Nigerian, when you come abroad, you are just OYO on your own, especially in Asia. Let's forget about Western world, because there's human rights, there is civilization. You can work, you can apply for your documents in the normal way. But this ministry, which is supposed to be supported by the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, which is headed by the person of Mrs. Abike Dabiri. Both of them are supposed to be working for the interest and protect Nigerians all over the world. But what do we have? Even with these two able ministries and commission, Nigerians are still on their own. This is the point I'm trying to make. What is the phone number that a Nigerian can call to if he's in a situation like this? Either from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or from the Nigerian Diaspora Commission. What is their phone number? They don't have it. You can't call them. The embassy is not working. The ministries are not working. Nigerians are out there on their own. The minister said they were looking for illegal immigrants, which is a very huge word. Even for him in his office, he's supposed to know. He's supposed to ask the ambassador when the ambassador came to him that your people are looking for illegal immigrants. Did our people not enter your country with visa? Did they come through the bush path? They came with a flight, and for them to come with a flight, that means they had visa. Why did the visa expire? These questions are not being asked, because a lot of Nigerians are suffering as a result of this problem. We need to really highlight it now. This is an opportunity for us to highlight it. Why are Nigerians' visa not being extended abroad? Why are Nigerians not being allowed to work abroad in Asia like we have Asians in Nigeria doing? If Nigerian government award contract to an Asian company, they bring their people down to Nigeria to do the job. Why are Nigerians not allowed to do work here? Even menial jobs, even driving jobs. People are ready to do it. Why are they not allowed? These questions the Ministry of Foreign Affairs should be asking their counterpart, the ambassadors that come to Nigeria. Why are your countries doing this to our people? Why are they criminalizing our people even when they are not criminals? The system they put in place is they don't allow you to extend your visa. First of all, when your visa expires, they criminalize you as an illegal immigrant. From there, you are not able to do anything. If you had the intention to register a business and begin to trade or do one thing or the other, you can't do it. Because first of all, you have become an illegal immigrant. And then when you now start doing the business that exists underground, because now you are operating from underground, you are not official, you're not recognized by the government, by the system now, then they say you are committing crime. Whereas they have not given you that leverage to be able to operate in the open, to be able to pay your tax, to be able to renew your visas, to be able to do good business that will even yield profit and allow you to pay tax. Many of these Asian countries, they practice this thing. That is why every now and then issues with Nigeria keep coming up. The Minister of Foreign Affairs should be able to address this issue. He should be able to ask this question to his counterparts. He should be able to sit them down, bring them to a round talk table, and let's have a talk. Let's realign this agreement, this bilateral agreement that we are having with other countries. Enough of this humiliation. And we cannot just sit down and wait for the ambassador to come back before Nigeria should be taking action. Because like I said, many countries are waiting, watching and waiting to see what Nigeria can afford to do. If they don't do anything, we are done for as Nigerians. So please, sir, once again, I'm appealing, do something, take action against this Indonesian government. If you cannot do anything, at least expel their ambassador to send a message. Because we can't continue like this. Your country has Asians who are living large. They are living large. You give them visas without conditions. You extend their visa without condition, and your people are not enjoying the same privilege in their country. And yet you can't ask questions. You can't sit them down and say, why is this thing like this? Why are your people enjoying it? But instead, we see you people going to different embassies, taking pictures with ambassadors here and there, holding meetings with their chambers of commerce. You know, all these countries, they have their own chambers of commerce in Nigeria. But Nigerians cannot have chambers of commerce in their country, all this Asia country. I'm saying it. Let the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Madam Commissioner prove me wrong. Nigerians cannot operate with free hand in their country the way they are doing. They hold press conferences every now and then in their embassy in open places. They have temples and all that. There are so many things that we cannot do, that Nigerians cannot do. But the most important thing, what I want to hit on the head is, let the minister call all these Asia countries. Let them take a study. Let them send people to all these countries, India, China, Malaysia, Indonesia, and all these countries. You know them, Vietnam. Go and see the process of your people getting their visa extended. Why are they not being extended? Why are they not allowed to be extended? Then you now reach a ground on how to realign your agreement with these countries. You force them to begin to practice what you are practicing. If they are not ready to practice it, then you begin to adopt their own system. If their own people visas get finished, then you ask them to leave also. It's as simple as that. If they are not leaving, then they become illegal immigrants. I believe this will set the record straight, and they will begin to do what is right for Nigerians. And to imagine that all of this is happening when Nigerians are being asked to leave UAE, and Ghanaians are being given what's it called now, a visa-free status to come to the UAE. They just signed the memorandum of understanding recently. You can imagine that. I don't know the creativity that the Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs has. Has anybody been able to sit down and say, okay, let's talk to this country. We want to reach an agreement with you. We want to reach an agreement with you. We want your people to be coming to our country visa free, while we also go to your country visa free, without you needing to get a visa. Has anybody in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs even be thinking of that? Why can't Nigerian leaders in their own position work for the benefit of the good of all Nigerians? Why is it always about themselves? You cannot do something that the people can remember you for in history. I think it is time for we to begin to look beyond ourselves as Nigerians. Let us begin to look for the good of all. Let us begin to look out for each other. If you are in a position of authority, work for the benefit of the people. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is not working for the benefit of Nigeria. Let them list phone numbers that Nigerians living outside the country can be able to access and report issues directly to them, because the embassy system has failed. Those people there that you send to embassies, they are not doing anything. Nigerians will be suffering if you call them, they don't respond. If they even want to respond, they will be tasking you for transportation, hotel bills, and all that before they can even come. So please, before I end this video, I'm appealing to all those in position of authority that has to do with diaspora to begin to do their job. You need to set up inspection units that will be visiting all these embassies and visiting Nigerians in different countries, especially Asia country, and begin to know what they are going through and begin to know how to meet up with the needs and requirements of Nigerians. So I want to thank you for your time, for watching and for listening to me today. And if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe and help us share this video. Hopefully to reach those in authority, and some action will be taken. We don't need talk right now, we need actions. We need actions to be taken, because most of this country, they don't take it lightly. When you begin to speak big English, they don't understand big English. What they understand is action. So once again, I want to thank you. This once again is Nigerian Diaspora Media. We are here to fill the void created with the lopsided reportage of what is happening in the diaspora. So if you have any information that is happening in the country where you reside right now, and you feel that your voice is not being heard, please send us images, pictures, videos on the WhatsApp number that will display on top of the screen. And if you want to send us a mail, our email is among the text that is scrolling. Just send us a message through our email, and if it is urgent enough, we'll look into the issue and we'll bring it to light for the world to hear and know. So we can't keep on living like this. We have to take action, and the time is now. Thank you once again for listening. Bye bye.